Good morning, welcome to an episode of Rantz. It's Crisandro, of course, and apologies, it's a little bit on the late side. I wanted to do it a couple of days after I brought the story of the new signings for the women's team, but personal issues had taken over, and unfortunately this is a tad late, but it is here now. It's the WLSL fixtures. These were announced a couple of about 3 weeks ago. Normally not too much fanfare really, which is kind of surprising, but it is what it is. And with the success of the England's women's team and the general success of the Euros going on at the moment, I've been to a couple of the England games. I missed the first one, the opening match against Austria, due to COVID. So the last two against Norway and Northern Ireland, they've been bangers really. Especially the Norway game, I was nervous going into that, thinking if we just get a draw in that one, then we could try and get goals against Northern Ireland. That will help us go through, especially after the performance against Austria, and we blew Norway away. Absolutely. I mean, I thought that was the biggest shock of the tournament, but people were saying that Norway are not as good as they were like 10-15 years ago, which is kind of like born out because they've been knocked out after losing to Austria. But so England are through. They take on Spain in the quarterfinals. So that should be an interesting one. So, but now we're going to bring you the fixtures of the WLSL, which kicks off in September. Before that, of course, Spurs take on. They go to they take part in the Women's Cup in Louisville, Kentucky, and they'll take on Club America. Actually, it's going to be an absolutely banging game. I wish I was able to go, but August is when the season starts for the men, so I'll be going to those games there. But that should be a good game. If you're there, your Spurs fans out in America, I urge you to go and watch that one. That should be banging. Tottenham is the Club America. They're a Mexican outfit, of course, and it'll be good to see Spurs take on non-English opponents, because I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that in my time. And but this will be the season, hopefully, that we qualify for Europe after we brought in three new players, as we talked about before. So this should be a good one. But but the fixtures as they came out, we are going to open up a big one at home, September the 11th at 2 p.m. at our new home, Brisbane Road. I'm going to take on Manchester United, and that is going to be an awesome start. Because United have done some business themselves, and so have we. But I'm fairly confident in the sides and the players that we have are just finding the right places to purchase for. I do believe we need another striker, but I think that'll come in time. But Manchester United, they decided to that we're going to open up against, purchased my season ticket, of course. So I have to see if I'll be able to get to that one. I'll be September the 11th. I should be able to get to that one, but we shall see. And then a week after that, so we've got one game a week. Obviously, because we're not in Europe, so finished 5th last season, of course. And a week after that, we're away to Leicester, which should be interesting. So far it's not too bad. As an opening, I'll say not too bad. I mean, we start with Manchester United, and they're always difficult to beat. Leicester away is the next game, and then we're away to Arsenal the 25th of September. After you might have seen the video where I went to the Emirates, and we got absolutely tonked 3-0 in that one. Not happy with that one, but that's going to be at Boreham Wood at the moment. That's where it's scheduled for, so we shall see. And then after that is newly promoted Liverpool. That's on the 16th of August, so there'll be a 2-week break. And 16th of October or August at Brisbane Road. That's where we take on Liverpool. So good to see Liverpool back. I mean, fond memories of playing Liverpool in our first WLSL, second WLSL, I should say. Is it the first? I can't remember, but they got relegated anyway. So it's been to spend the season out, so that should be good. And then Manchester City a week later on the 23rd, which I'm confident about. We usually have good games against Manchester City. I mean, the last time we played them, we absolutely dominated them. I mean, we beat them at theirs 2-1 with a hand of God goal, one might say, from Rosella Ayan. And then the home tie, we were the better team. I'll maintain that to my dying day. We were the better team, and we lost that one 1-0. So, but yeah, confident about that one, and hopefully there'll be a big crowd at Brisbane Road for that. We shall see. And then a week after that, the 30th of October, we've got Brighton away. So that should be a good game. That's at I think that's at Crawley, that one, at the People's Pension Stadium. So after that, it's another week's break, and then we take on Everton. That's on the 6th of November. That should be a good one. Then there'll be a 2-week break, and then we take on Chelsea at Kingsmeadow, the home of Kingstonian, southwest London. Not good memories of playing Chelsea last season. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be a tough one. They're obviously the defending champions after winning the league last season. I absolutely hate them. Anyway, 2 weeks break, and then we take on. We only have 2 games in December. The 4th of December, we're away to the Medleyski Stadium to take on Reading. You might have seen that video where I got up to that stadium. We drew 0-0 with Reading there. That's kind of like the beginning of the end for our quest for Europe. I think after that draw. And then a week after that, Spurs at home to West Ham, and not too far for West Ham. And we're playing in Leighton's ground, so not too far for West Ham to travel there. But that should be a good game. And then there's a month break. The 15th of January at 2 p.m. we take on Aston Villa at Walsall's Bank Stadium. So actually an interesting one there. Wouldn't mind going to see Villa. Wouldn't mind going to see going to the stadium in Walsall would be one to tick off. The week after that is Leicester at home. And there's only 2 games in January. And in February we only have 1 game. There's a 2-week break after that, after the Leicester game. Then we take on Chelsea at home on the 5th of February. And then there's a whole month off. I have to look into that to see why. I think it's probably international breaks and whatnot. And then March kicks off. 5th of March, we're away to Manchester City. We take them on at the City Academy Stadium like we did last season, where we won 2-1. So who knows? Maybe we can go to that one. We'll have to have a look at that one. A week after that, we're going to take on Liverpool at Prenton Park. I think it's the home of Tranmere, isn't it? Birkenhead. So yeah, that should be a good one. And if Liverpool survive that long, then that should be a tough tie, hopefully. But it's one we should prevail. I haven't seen Liverpool's transfer dealings, but I'm fairly confident against Liverpool, especially after the last session in the WLSL. And then after that, 2 weeks after that, the 26th of March, we take on Arsenal at home. So that should be a big one there. 2nd of April. Everton away at Wharton Hall Park in Liverpool. So then after that, it's another 2-week break, or 3-week break in this case. We're taking Aston Villa on the 23rd of April at home, and then a week after that, Brighton at home. So that's April done, and then May, the last 3 fixtures of the campaign: Manchester United at the Leaf Sports Village in Wigan. That's where Manchester United play their home games. Wigan and Lee, I think they call it. You might have seen the stadium during the Euros. It's not too bad a little stadium. I think that's where they play play rugby mostly. Lee FC play there. Then there's a 2-week break, and Spurs take on Reading at home, and then we finish off on the 20th of May against West Ham at the Victoria Road ground in Dagenham. So I'm thinking that actually the games are kind of spread out. We have a tough start, really. I mean, Manchester United and Arsenal the first 3 games, so we need to be on our mettle there to make sure we don't kick off with 2 defeats in the first 3 matches. But then it's relatively simple in October. We got Liverpool and then Brighton. That sandwiches Manchester City in the middle, and we should be confident against Manchester City. I know they do quite well. I mean, they didn't have the best of season last season. They started off very, very badly, and then they rose up, finished above us in the end. But you've seen how they play, and we are very good against them. We are very good against them. We haven't beaten them yet, but we have played very well against them. October, that was October. November is going to be mixed as well. Everton and Chelsea. Chelsea's away. It's going to be tough to try and qualify for Europe this year. It's in December, only have 2 games, and that should be our 2 wins. Reading away, West Ham at home. I'm fairly confident about that one. As I am in January, Aston Villa away, Leicester at home. Should do well in that one. February, Chelsea. That's a 1 game we have. So we should have enough of a run up at that one, put all eggs in one basket and play well. I think that's when we have like the Conti Cup and stuff like that. So hopefully that will be the issue, reasons why there's only 1 game in February, and also internationals, of course. March, it's going to be mixed again. We've got Manchester City and Arsenal either side of the away trip to Liverpool. It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. April, you got Everton, Villa, and Brighton. Pick up 9 points in that one. You expect to, really, wouldn't you? And then May we finish off Manchester United away, Reading at home, West Ham away. Depending on how we start and how we do against Manchester, we should round off May quite well. At the very least, 7 points out of 9 in that one. But it all depends on our form. It all depends on injuries as well. So I'm just surmising here. But they kind of laid out okay. The fixtures. It's up to us now. I mean, I think it probably will be too early to challenge for the title, but qualifying for the Champions League has got to be an aim right now. It's got to be an aim. I mean, as you know, I don't go all in and all this. If we finish 4th, I'll be happy. No, you challenge for the title or you don't. But I would like to see a trophy come to Spurs. I mean, I haven't had a trophy in about 3 seasons, the 4 seasons at Spurs. So we need to try and get over the line in that case. And I know that's where Rantz Skinner will be hungry to try and win something with Spurs, and she's an ambitious manager. So we shall see how it all goes. But yeah, the fixtures are laid out all right. They're laid out okay. So let us know what you think. Let us know what you think. You know, will we win a trophy? Will we qualify for Europe? Will we get over the line on this season? That's got to be the aim. We've got to see. But let me know. And thanks for watching. Come on, you Spurs, and don't forget, 14th of August, it will be the Women's Cup at Louisville, Kentucky, where Spurs take on Club America in a tournament there. That'll be the first game. And then the big kick-off on the 11th of September, where we take on Manchester United at home. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching again. Come on, you Spurs, and you'll take care. Alright, see you soon.